Hey y'all, I need to take Vito to the vet today. Vito is my 6-month-old Cane Corso puppy. I'm just getting home from work. There's Gypsy. There's Gypsy. Okay, Coca. Okay. Dolce. Sun's going down. Lucia. Okay, Gypsy's going straight for her rock. Hi, baby girl. Lucia. Okay, babies. Lucia. Come on now. Give me that stick. Good girl. Good girl, Lucia. Ozzy. Hi, Papa. Give me that. Oh, Dolce wants to play. But yeah, y'all, so I am gonna have to take Vito for some vaccines, for some vaccine boosters. Yeah, mi Vito. And I have my brother Albert's Jeep, so it's the first time that Ozzy will be riding in the Jeep. I'm gonna take Ozzy just for some socialization and for some more bonding between Vito and Ozzy. Looking good, looking good. So we'll get another weight on Vito at the vet. Okay, Brucey. There's Lucia. Well, so I wanted to talk to y'all about something kind of serious. So Vito, like I said, he's 6 months, going on 7 months. He'll be 7 months in about a week and a half. Lucia's in heat, and Vito was trying to mate with her. So I need to separate them. And so what I'm doing is, I'm going to give me that stick. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take Vito to a doggy daycare. One of these kind of commercial doggy daycares. And I have to get up really early in the morning. Look at those two, Dolce and Vito. Okay, baby. Okay. Good job, baby. I gotta watch Dolce because she takes it to another level. Wow, look how strong they are. Yeah, she takes it to a whole nother level. Okay. Good girl, Dolce. Okay, she's learning when to stop. Good girl. But yeah, y'all, so I need to have them completely separated when I'm not in the house. Like I said, my brother Albert isn't in the house right now because he's in Arizona at a baseball tournament. I think it is something to do with his baseball game. So, okay, good girl. Dolce's being really good. She knows when to break it off and good sit. She knows when to kind of get her own stick and not compete with the other dogs. Good girl. Give me this stick. Look at those two. Man, Vito's getting so strong, y'all. Give me this tea. Okay, Dolce. Okay, babies. Good girl, Dolce. Good girl, Dolce. Come on, eyes. Come on, eyes. Okay, eyes. Okay, good girl, Dolce. Vito, you ready to go? We gotta go. Ozzy, you ready to go? Yeah, first time in the Jeep. Vito, come over here, baby. Vito, we gotta go. See, we gotta go. Come on. We gotta go. Yes, stay there now. Look at them big old paws. We gotta go. Stay here. We gotta go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, y'all. Well, we're back home. We are back home. So, yeah, Vito. Hi, Gypsy. Vito's vet visit went really well. He got his vaccines and his boosters. So he is ready to go to his doggy daycare tomorrow. There's Bruce. There's Brucey. Yes. Yeah, so my brother should be home in a couple days. Gypsy, what you doing, Gypsy? This is my Lucia, my pretty girl. And so he'll be able to help me a little bit with Vito, but actually I'm glad that I'm doing this, setting up this doggy daycare for Vito, because I'm gonna need it again whenever Lucia goes back into her heat cycle and Vito's not ready to breathe yet. So it'll actually work out pretty well, and it has the added bonus of he's gonna get really good socialization with some dogs. The way that this doggy daycare works is they don't just integrate the dog right away with a bunch of dogs. If it's the first time that a dog is coming to the doggy daycare there, they put him in kind of like a trial period where they separate him and he's just with the trainers or the kennel workers, and they separate him out, and then they will allow a really friendly dog to kind of come in the area with Vito, but it's a kind of a controlled introduction, so to assure that there's going to be no bad interaction happening between the two dogs. And so they kind of assess the dog's temperament and how he reacts to other dogs, and then they gradually will introduce him to different dogs within that kennel. And if it checks out okay, then they have these kind of group sessions, you know, with several trainers around to supervise and everything. So I think this is the perfect young age for Vito to kind of be integrated. And yes. Yes. And yes, Gypsy. So yeah, so it's a perfect opportunity for him to have exposure with other dogs and get some really good supervised socialization with other dogs at this kennel. Now, again, I've used this doggy daycare before, so with Tuck, so I'm familiar with it, and I know it's a pretty good one. And I'll try to tune back in here with y'all in the morning whenever I drop Vito off and let you kind of see how that goes. But anyway, it's late right now. I gotta get some dinner, and I gotta get up super early tomorrow, so I will end this for now, and see you all tomorrow morning. Yes, my Gypsy. Yes, my Gypsy. Yes. My Dolce. Yes. My Dolce. Yes, my tux. Oh yeah, by the way, this is that Farmina dog food that I picked up today. They have different recipes, and I've tried the lamb and blueberry, but they also like this one pretty well. So yes, yeah, you like that one. Yes, Dolce. Yeah, Dolce. Hi, sweet girl. Yes. Hi, sweet girl. Dolce. Yes. Sweet girl. Give me Gypsy. Give me Dolce. Okay, well, we're home, y'all. There's Vito over there. So I already picked, come on, Bruce. I already picked up Vito from the doggy daycare. And he was there while I was at work. So he was there probably for about 7 hours. It was a, come on, Brucey. It was a little bit disappointing because they didn't tell me until I was already driving to work. After I dropped him off, they told me, is Vito fixed? I said no, and they said, oh, hi Lucy. They said no, and I said no, and then they said, oh, then in that case he can't have any interactions with any other dogs. I guess they're afraid, or they're just being cautious because too much testosterone may, you know, be crime for a fight or something like that. I don't know, but hi, baby girl. So hi, baby boy. So anyways, he basically probably sat in the kennel for most of that. Uh-oh, Vito's barking at something. But they did tell me that the come on, Bruce. They have trainers at that boarding / doggy daycare kennel. So they told me he would have interaction throughout the day with those people. How much she got, I don't know. One thing that I did not like was that when I picked him up, his collar was super tight. You couldn't even put 2 fingers in between it. And they tightened it. I didn't have it extremely loose. I didn't have it so loose that it would slip off of his neck. I made sure it was just right. There's Vito. Hi, baby girl. Come on, that's you. I'm gonna get it. Let me put my coffee down. Let me get it. Let me put my coffee down. Yeah, that's a nice cup holder right there. Okay, baby. Give me that chew. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh, yeah. Girls, chicken. Chia. Oh, Vito got it. I love his gait. The way he trots. He trots like a Clydesdale horse. Not all Corso have the same graceful trot. Some have it more than others, but I think Vito's got a really nice gait. What is it? Whoa. Ooh. Vito! Vito! Give me this. Give me this. Give me this one. Give me this one. This one. Okay, baby. Hi, Lucy. Oh, it's beautiful weather right now, y'all. It's gorgeous. See, look at his gate. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. can hear Bruce. Oh, baby girl. Hi, Brucey. Okay, I wanted to tell y'all, I had a scare today with Bruce. So, you know how I told y'all, well, if you've been following the channel, you know I've got cameras out in the yard, to kind of keep an eye on my dogs. Sometimes, you know, I'm just like paranoid of people throwing stuff over the fence to them, or, you know, I just want to make sure that they're okay. Just for any reason. Sit. Sit. And so Bruce, I'm watching my brother's elderly dog again. Here is Bruce. So Bruce, he has a real hard time with his mobility, and he's usually not able to get out the doggy door. But occasionally he will, occasionally, but the thing is he can't get back in, because the step up into the house from outside through the doggy door, it's too high. I mean, the step outside isn't too much of a problem for him, it's just coming back in. So I saw him on the doggy cam. I saw him barking and trying to get back in the house, but he couldn't. And this was kind of like around noon. So there wasn't any water in the vicinity for him, although there was some on the other side of the house. That I always leave water out there for the dogs, but he can't, you know, his mobility is so limited that he wouldn't have been able to make it over there. See, he kind of limps, and he kind of he almost drags his hind legs when he walks. And so I was really worried about him. And so, and I live, you know, about an hour away. I was at work, and it was a very busy time at work that I couldn't just pick up and leave. And so, yeah, I'm pretty far away anyways. But, so I texted, one of the dog sitters that I've used before, and, she's familiar with all my dogs, even Bruce. She's even familiar with Bruce. And she's excellent. All my dogs know her. So, hi, Brucey. So I asked her, I said, can you go help Bruce get back in the house through that doggy door? And thank goodness she did, y'all. Thank goodness she did. And she sent me some videos, which I'll attach here. She sent me the videos of it.
Alright, he's inside drinking water. Good boy! You feel better? Good boy. Alright, Mr. Bruce is cooling down over here. We got Tux Man sleeping. Miss Dolce. What are you doing? Snoozing, Miss Gypsy snoozing. Hi. Doing good? That's a good boy. Yeah, you had quite a scare today.
But one thing that was kind of funny. What? Good boy, Vito. Hi, Papa. I wanted to tell y'all something that was so funny. That she was laughing. She said, so your dogs let me in the house after, you know, they remembered me and they greeted me. And they initially barked at her, of course, but then when they realized who she was, you know, they've already vetted her. I've vetted her, so they know her to be a friend. So they let her in with no problem after that. But then funny thing was when she was leaving. Oh, what's that? Oh, Vito. Barking at a dog over there. Vito? Vito? Vito, it's okay, baby. Oh, look at his structure. Look how tall he is compared to Lucia. Okay. Let me see. Sit. Vito! Vito! Hey! That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. Come on, Vito. That's enough. Come on. One thing, and I'll link this in the video as well. When she was leaving, they were barking at her. like, you know, she said, oh yeah, they're still protecting the house. But I don't know, you'll see in that video, it kind of looked like, so it was Lucia. It's hard to tell Lucia and Ozzy apart sometimes, but the one closest to her at the fence line was Lucia. And then Ozzy was in the back, but they were both barking, but it looked like Lucia had done a play bow. Bowed down like a play bow. So hi, Brucey. So yeah, y'all, he was in distress. He was in distress, so he drank a ton of water. She stayed with him until his breathing kind of calmed down a little bit. And so I really appreciate that. So it's good to always have a backup plan, you know, in case something like that happens. Someone that you trust, that your dogs know. And, you know, especially with this breed where they're not going to let just anybody in the house. You know, Lucia, she's like, here I am. I'm in heat. See? I'm in heat. It's okay. And he's like, no, girl, you're a little bit crazy. But anyway, hi. Oh. Vito. So, yeah, so that's the thing with this breed. It can be very difficult to find someone to watch them. If you ever need someone in a kind of emergency situation like I had, or if you ever want to go on a business trip or a vacation or anything like that, it's not like it's not as easy with other breeds, like just finding someone to watch them. Hey. Not only you have to find someone that is willing and not afraid to watch them, but have to be sure that your dog is socialized, that it's not going to hurt the person, and then someone also that they're not going to accidentally get hurt, because, you know, like an older person with kind of more brittle bones, even if your dogs are good with that person's good with your dogs, you still have this liability, because shoot, they've knocked me down. If that person gets knocked down and breaks a hip because your dog accidentally knocked him down, that's, you know, a liability. Give me this chew. Give me this chew. I'm gonna eat it. Give me this chew. I gotta watch Dolce and Vito because Dolce has snapped at Vito before and vice versa, but what I notice is Vito does not back down to Dolce. But they've gone at it. Nothing serious, but teeth were flying and growls were pretty intense. Like when they were both kind of competing for something that they both wanted. Dolce has tried to pull the dominant card on Vito, and Vito kind of stood his ground, so that's a little bit of a power struggle there. Look, he's already taller than her. Oh, yes. Give me that. Oh, Dolce. Good girl. She's really good. If I tell her, you know, I don't want her competing for something, she knows to drop it. Okay now, Dolce. You be gentle. You be gentle. Someone asked me, you know, like when I did the video on what I feed them and how I feed them in the order of the hierarchy. Like Ozzy gets to eat first, he's the alpha dog, and so forth. And they asked why I was feeding Vito before I was feeding. Sit. Good. Sit. Why I was feeding Vito. Dolce. Why I was feeding Vito before Gypsy. It's because I want the hierarchy to be a certain way. You don't have to let it play out the way it would in the nature. Exactly. It's nice to get it as close as it naturally would be, but I don't want a pit bull thinking that the pit bull is more dominant than a Cane Corso, because that could be a disaster. It's very dangerous. Pit bulls play by some different rules. Dolce. Good girl. See, I'm telling Dolce to concede, to yield to Vito, because I can already see how it's developing, and that he's pretty dominant, and he's gonna be just as dominant as her. So when the power struggle comes, I want her to understand that she's gonna need to yield to him. Otherwise, he's going to make her yield, and it's going to be a little bit more aggressive. Vito. Dolce, be gentle. Dolce, be gentle. Lucia. Ah, Dolce. Be gentle. Yeah, he's pretty dominant. He doesn't. Look at see how Dolce knows that Lucia's in heat, and she's not happy about it. She is not happy about it. So yeah, I gotta watch them very closely. All right, y'all. It's been a day. It's been a long day, so I'm gonna probably end this here. And hi Vito, hi Vito, Boosie, good boy, Boosie. Hi baby. And hope y'all having a good day, good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Lucia, Lucia. Hi Vito. I just wanna rock with you and roll the dice.